Dr. Touré, information and communication technologies contribute to global warming, but how can they also be used to address climate change?
ICT industry is contributing to about 2.5% to 5.3% total in the climate change as part of the problem. And we believe that ICT can be used for the 95% remaining from the other sectors. Of course, the International Telecommunications Union has been playing its role since the first satellite was used to monitor climate change as well, since 1972. And since then, the technology has evolved so much that there are so much to do in the ICT sector.
How does the United Nations perceive global warming?
Well, when the Secretary General of United Nations, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, visited ITU in July 2007, his statement was very clear. Climate change is the moral challenge of our generation and needs to be addressed at the global level. And ICT will play a key role in that, and this is recognized.
How can ICTs be used by other industry sectors to reduce emissions and energy consumption?
Well, you take any sector, the education sector, e-education is one very important role. You take the health sector, e-health will enable you to save costs. You take the construction sector, now both house construction or car manufacturing, you will have smart cars, smart houses, smart buildings that will be energy efficient. In the agricultural sector, you will be able to help in the supply chain, in capacity building. Every sector in every walk of life today can have an effect by changing its behaviors, by using tools and devices that can have a real important effect on climate change today.
What does the future hold for the telecommunications industry regarding climate change mitigation and adaptation?
The future of the ICT sector is bright. First of all, it's going to grow. Of course, that means that there are risks of increasing the greenhouse gas emissions, of course. But of course, the smart devices that we are conceiving now, the next generation networks that are being conceived, are proof that we are going to have a very good contribution in this fight against climate change. The satellites monitoring that and the remote sensing that have been conceived since '72 are opportunities to again play a key role in measuring, in monitoring, and disaster preparedness. We are organizing ourselves in a way that the whole industry can raise awareness and use the information and communication tools to globally raise the awareness and share information, reduce travels. We know that our industry can, by reducing travels, by replacing them by video conferencing or teleconferencing, we will also reduce use of paper in printing by using more and more electronic means. Therefore, the information and communication technology system and environment has a real opportunity to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions and contributing to the overall climate change debate.
You've told us about how ICTs are used in a number of different areas, but how can they be used to help combat global disasters?
Well, as you know, the satellites have played a key role in monitoring disasters. And ITU has allocated not only spectrum but orbital slots to satellites for disaster preparation and also to address the overall climate change. ITU will continue to do so. The last World Radio Conference, WRC 07, has addressed specifically the issue of allocating new spectrums for disaster preparedness, and that has been done, and that's a major achievement.
The ITU is tasked with playing a significant role in combating global climate change, but what steps are you taking?
ITU wants to ensure that the climate change is addressed in a standardized manner, that it is measured. It's measured with agreed standards. And then it's addressed also with the best opportunities that information and communication technology is providing us. It is also used to promote the awareness building in our society. Even though the information and communication technology is not really part of the problem, it is part of the solution. And we intend to play that vital role that information and communication technology can play in combating climate change.